Hi there. It's time to taste some wine. I'm back from Mexico after a very, very nice holiday, but now it's time to try some nice Pinot Noir from Bouchard Agnier. It's a Bouchard Agnier et Fils Héritage de Conseil Pinot Noir 2023 for $19.99 at the BC liquor store. So this is a really good price for Pinot Noir, if it's a good Pinot Noir. So first, let me tell you my feeling about Pinot Noir. I've had a lot of Pinot Noirs, especially Okanagan Pinot Noirs, are quite earthy. I say they're high on the dirt scale. So, and I don't particularly like that. I haven't had that many good Pinot Noirs from Burgundy, and I don't know if I've had any great Pinot Noirs because I can't afford them. But I believe that they are more on the earthy scale too. This Pinot Noir was selected by my friend Keith because it's more fruity, not super fruity, but less earthy than most Pinot Noirs. So anyways, that's what we're trying today. So this Pinot Noir is from the Pays d'Oc, and Pays d'Oc is sort of a area of about 4 regions in southern France where they speak the Occitan language. And so it's from quite a large area of France, so it's kind of difficult to figure out just exactly where this wine is from. However, it's made by the winery called Bouchard Agnier et Fils, which means Bouchard Elder and Sons. And they have a very long history of winemaking. The Bouchards settled the area in 1731, making fabric. And then in 1750, they started selling wine as well as fabric. And then in 1760, they split off the fabric from the wine producing, and it became the beginning of a wine boom in that area. They eventually sold to the Boisset family in 1993, but this family has continued on the same traditions as that. This is what we do know from the Bouchard Agnier Fils website. They talk about the palate, which I don't want to get into right now, but they do talk about that they've selected the best cool climates in France and enhanced the selection with grapes from the terroir of origin. So the Pinot grapes grow in specific vineyards in clay limestone soils and are subject to a wide temperature range. So 2023 was a really, really good year all over France for wines, and so very high yields for many different wines. So there were favorable conditions for this wine as it achieved full ripeness and expresses the richness of that grape variety. So after these grapes were picked, they went under cold maceration for 4 days to give the wine a more intense color. Each parcel that the grapes were picked from were vinified separately with a long fermentation, minimum 3 weeks. After the fermentation, there was a post-fermentation hot maceration lasting 7 days. I'm not quite sure what hot maceration. I guess it would be fairly warm wine that has already fermented. And then the wines were matured for 4 months on the lees. And remember that the lees are the dead yeast cells. A quarter of all of the wine was oak-aged, while the rest was matured in stainless steel vats to preserve the freshness and fruitiness of the grape variety. And that's important because, as I said, lots of Pinot Noirs are quite earthy, quite tannic, quite strong, quite edgy. And I think because they have done a lot more in stainless steel vats, this might be a fruitier wine. This wine is suggested to be served at 16 degrees Celsius, which is rather cool, which would make it a very, very nice summer wine. Cool it, and then you can drink it on the patio or the terrace while you have your snacks. And the aging potential is about 2 years, but it is definitely ready to drink now. Finally, the food pairing for this wine was a perfect match for all meats, barbecues, pizzas, and assorted vegetables. If that doesn't scream summer wine to you, I don't know what does. This might be a go-to summer red because it's only $20. So let's try this Bouchard Agnier et Fils Héritage Conseil Pinot Noir 2023 from the Pays d'Oc. I said appearance clear, medium ruby. Nose clean, medium. Medium to medium plus. When I first smelled this, I just smelled some fruit, and it took a little while to open up on for me. So first I smelled strawberry, raspberry, red currant, blueberry, and then a little bit of baked fruits, and then eucalyptus and lavender, a little bit of white pepper, some wet stone. I said bread dough question mark because I'm not sure if it's because I know that it's on the leaves. Also vanilla, toast, cedar, and chocolate, and then some agey things of leather, earth, and wet leaves. I found it quite a complex nose, actually. Yeah, so $20. I mean, it's a lot of complexity for $20. Wow.
Okay.
So let's taste this. Dry, medium acid, medium minus tannins, medium alcohol, and it's 13%, so it is medium. Medium body, medium plus intensity of flavor, and a medium to medium plus finish. There's strawberry, raspberry, blueberry, baked fruits, eucalyptus, lavender, white pepper, vanilla, toast, cedar, chocolate, leather, earth, and some tobacco as well. So this is one of these wines where you smell all these different things and think, oh, I hope some of them were there, and a lot of them were there in the taste. And I think that's really a mark of a well-made wine. I thought that it was a bit oaky at first, like it's got a bit of a little bit of a bite at first, but it's got so much complexity, and as it airs out, it rounds out really nicely. I gave it Dave's 5-star food rating. I gave it a 5 out of 5 because with food, it's so good. Like I can, they say have pizza with this. I'd have pizza. I'd have duck. I'd have all sorts of things with this. It's a really, really versatile wine, I think. So I said the balance was okay, good length, good intensity, and good in complexity. So I rated it very good, solidly on very good. I'm going to have to go buy a case of this, I think.
If you are looking to book a wine tour of the Okanagan for this summer, and you're interested in a customizable, flexible, and completely private wine tour with a wine expert in the comfort of your own vehicle, please check out the link below in the comments.